Well, temperatures have took a nosedive. It's still 6s and 7s, but tomorrow is going to feel like -1. So we're going to harvest sweet potatoes, and I'll show you the progress that we've done with sorting the back garden out at the same time. Right, we'll be harvesting them potatoes today, but this is still at a balance, if you can see that. That side's about 1.5 foot up. So I've dug this side down, stapled some weed barrier around the side. Now we're going to put some weed barrier down this side, and as we do with the potatoes, we're slinging the compost onto the weed barrier, and that piece of wood there, once that sack's gone, can go straight down the middle and mark this section off. Right, I'll add some more when we get to it. Right, I've got the weed barrier down. It's now time to pull these out, see what we've got in them. So hopefully you'll be able to see. Standing eye. The old bag's just falling to bits. Right, we'll yank these tops off and see what's what. There's a little tiny one there. Right, there's nothing in that lot. Long one. Another long one there. Long and thin. Right, we'll start here. Just pull it out onto weed barrier. We've got a few. There's one right down there, is that one? That's at least the root. Oh, there's a nice clump of them there. Oh, that's a very nice clump. Oh, that's a big clump, is that? I don't think they're going to be monsters like, but there's a little tiny one in there. Just put them down there. They're going deep. Long and thin, if you can see them. Oops, I've just dropped one. That's all off one plant. So my sweet potatoes are doing alright. I think they'd have been better if they'd have been a bit fatter, but can't complain. I wasn't expecting a right lot, to be honest. But if any of them were going to do out, I thought it was going to be this one and one of the end ones.
trouble is it had a good bounce down yesterday for about 6, maybe 8 hours. So this is soaking wet. That one snaps in half. I think I might have put soil in the bottom of this. But I'd say I added down to soil here. Once the bottom of the sweet potatoes have gone into the soil, they're stuck in there. They don't want to come out. Yeah, if you can see it, that's where the soil starts there. This is all nice loose compost. There's soil, and they're going down into the soil. They're all very long and thin. These were, I think these were Bodyguard or whatever they're called. Bodyguard. Still in there. To get a fork or something, I'll be back in a more. Is it a fucking garden fork? There. No, that's not garden fork. Right, I'm back. You dig down and loosen them up a bit. God, I caught some in there. There they are. There's only 2 of them. And I think that's it for this bit. Whatever it is, this wherever I've grown it in a basket thing. I'll spin you around so you can have a little look and see what we got. And that's what we got. I mean, they're not monsters. I think that's the biggest one. But it's not bad. A lot better than I thought I was going to get. I just thought they might have been shorter and fatter. Right, I've got one that's growing in the soil there. If you give me a more, I will dig that out and see what that's like. But that one's actually growing in the soil. Put that round. There we go. I don't think this has got alt on it. Oh, yeah, it's got a nice little dumpy one. Oh. And that's it for that plant. I just plug that in, thing it to see what. But I won't be growing it ground no more. Huh. I can't remember if that were actually a potato then I put in, and these would have been the sweet potatoes because the slip's growing up at top there. I don't know, but that's what came out of that one. Right, that's it until I start harvesting some other ones. Well, I pulled that back, levelled it out, pulled the bag away, and Mr. Molly's living underneath there. He's been running all over the place. Now we knew we were inside the flower bed, but we've never seen him up this side. So evidently he was hiding underneath here. Might have to catch him next year. Right, it's time to do the 30 litre buckets now. There's them three there, that one, and this one. Right, let's see what we get out of these. Oops, where am I? There you go. Should be able to see in there. I'd say this one had 2 in it. Plenty of roots. Just chip ones. That's it. Handful of little chip ones. I know what you're supposed to do with them. Right. That's it, next one. Looks like a 2 and all. Well, this one's slightly better. It won't need more time. dumpy ones. Don't help that the pots are soaking wet because it did not but piss it down yesterday for about 8 hours. Some little ones. Well, you can actually do it with them when they're that small. I hope you can see this. Because while I'm down here, the sun's getting me so I can't see out. The next one. Little diddy one. It's all root bound. Loads of roots. All little stick ones again. Yeah, I dare say if we had a longer season, they'd have done alright. Just masses of roots. Another one. Just check to see that you can see what's happening. Yeah. Gone. String of skinny ones. I mean, they might be alright for getting slips off for next year. And that's about it. think I've heard these called the fingerlings, something like that. Whether it's skinny. On to the last 30 litre bucket. Another one with just 2 in. Biggest one I've had so far. Well, that 30 litre one. These are slightly better. These might have done better on a normal year, but this year it's been really bad. It's been raining all the time, it's been cold. Can't have much of a summer this year. But that is all the ones out of the 30 litre. Oh. Right, you can see them. That's them all there. They're all fingerlings, all little skinny things. That's probably the biggest one I've got. Right, I'll do you again tomorrow when I get on to the bigger ones. Right, there's little experiments finished with the sweet potatoes in the compost bin, so I'm going to be digging them up. But because we've been walking over the flower bed one so much, it actually caved it in, so I've dug that out. I'm going to find a new line, but from here, if I follow that line down, I have one slab going down that path there. It takes me into a point at that end. Now, do I do that easy way, or do I dig these up, move them over a little bit, and have it square? Oops. I think I will just be digging it up and putting it in a point. Right, let's go have a look at the sweet potatoes. Right, they're in here. As I say, we're a little experiment. They've grown all over the place. Right, I'll whip the top off and get back to you. I'll take up polythene off, and the little bugs have been inside there and they've had a field day. So, don't know what the sweet potatoes are going to be like. The only leaves that seem to have survived were ones that went outside the polythene. Right, I'll chop those down and we'll see what happens. I mean, I can't remember how many were planted in here. I think there were only a few. Oh, tiny sweet potato. And a bit bigger there. Right, I shall dig them out and we'll see what happens. No, that's all we got. Yep, that's it.